How are you?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. So what brings you here tonight?
I'm a candidate for the Pasco County School Board, District 1. I'm running in the primary and finished second, and now I'm on to the general election in November.
Okay, so what motivated you to run for this seat?
I saw what was happening in the state of Florida with education in general, just bad legislation, bad decision making. From a teacher's perspective, which is my background, just the feeling of being disrespected and undervalued and underappreciated. As a parent, not listened to, not being communicated from the district level. So I thought my experience and my background in both being a parent, a student, and a faculty member in the county would register well with the voters. And since it was an open seat, I thought this was the best opportunity for me to try to get on the board.
So who are you advocating for most? Students, teachers, faculty?
It's probably a 30 split with all three of those groups. Unfortunately, I mean, our students need to have access to the programs that are going to help them, and right now the district is not giving them full access. Parents, the communication problem has been horrendous. So we go back to last school year with the bus situation and the time zone change, or the time changes to start times of school. That just it's an overwhelming feeling of nobody seems to be on the same page. And then as a teacher, you feel like you're getting it from all angles. And people need to know, if I'm elected to the school board, that I will be there to listen to all of those, but also be the voice for all of those groups.
So what do you hope to accomplish within that seat?
Well, I hope that we can make some changes to what's happening. That communication piece is key. The communication with the faculty to understand that your voice is being heard, and it will be disseminated from the state level down to the parents and in between. And to the parents, understanding I'm not going to make a rash decision in a committee room and not notify the parents until it's too late. I mean, these bus cuts that are happening this year are just dangerous for our students, and we just need to have an open line of communication with all groups.
So you are giving us some insight. I can already tell based off of your experience. What is something you feel like parents are unaware of that's going on that they need to be aware of?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think we have in the airwaves right now in education, this mass hysteria that there's CRT, or there's grooming, or there's indoctrination happening. And being a teacher and a parent, as well as a student that went through this process, none of those things are happening. And we just need to have truth being told to people. And I think if I can accomplish anything in the first term, or even the first year of my term, it's to share with people what's actually happening. Knowing our doors are open, there's no funny business, nobody's hiding anything, nobody's trying to circumvent parents' rights. Those things that we're being told in that bill are all things that already existed. Parents have the right to know what's in the curriculum. Parents have the right to pull kids for a curriculum that they don't think is appropriate for whatever decisions they make. And teachers are usually good about making those exceptions. It's just that the communication piece has been broken down and whittled away, and we need to reestablish that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
How can we follow your candidacy?
The best place to find information will be my website, which is vote, VOTE, the number 4, jameswashington.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Because the stickers are attached typically to the person that's in the room. Now, of course, there are some on doors that if I change rooms this year, it's still on my door from last year. But kids are very, very inept, adapted to the idea that they can tell who's an ally and who's not, whatever philosophical belief we're talking about being an ally for. But
the school resource officer for security at all of the schools. And I am wondering out loud, how many schools do we have not a nurse that is there continually, or even a proper social worker, or some kind of person that can interact with the child where they're at and help them resolve some of the issues that stop them from learning?
And I was just curious how you see
have to understand that we are reaching all students. Part of my canned presentation I'm supposed to go through, I talk about the poem that was read at the dedication of the pedestal and statue of Liberty. School District, District 1, which is the other side of the county, it's the east side. It goes from the county line of Polk all the way down through Dade City, Zephyr Hills, all the way to Lapucci, to Trilby, all the way to the border with Hernando, and then it kind of cuts out into the 4152 area and then back up into Wesley Chapel. So it's the largest square mileage section of our district that I would be representing. But I'll talk more about the district in a few minutes, but I guess let me just introduce myself for those of you who don't know who I am. As I said, I'm James Washington. I am the son of a retired Pasco County school teacher who put in over 30 years within this district and in Pinellas County where she started. I am a product of the Pasco County school system, having graduated from Ancode Elementary here locally, Gulf Middle, and Gulf High School. Moved on and graduated with honors with my bachelor's degree and master's degree from St. Leo, Pasco County's only real university. So I'm going to throw that out there. I have been a coach, a athlete, a theater.
It's time for our church and community news.
That's right, it sure is. It's time for another season, a new season of Unfiltered. And this time, we're taking it back to the church and the community. I want you to join me every Friday evening at 8 p.m. and every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. for Unfiltered Church and Community Conversations on the BDE Music Network on the TuneIn app. Simply download the TuneIn app and search for BDE Music Network and join in for the conversation. That's every Friday night, 8 p.m. and every Sunday morning, 8 a.m. It's time.